Hey everyone, Vamp here. I am beyond excited to finally show some of what Skitarii has to offer as Darktide's newest content. In this video, I will show all of the character creation options, their personalities with their awesome voice acting, a general overview of the talent tree with a few gameplay clips included where relevant to explain certain interactions, and of course all the Skitarii exclusive weapons with moveset explanations for the melee weapons. Please check the timestamps to find whatever you are searching for. I also have separate gameplay videos showcasing Skitarii at Auric and Havoc levels of intensity across various builds, releasing simultaneously with this breakdown. Please check them out. If you want deep dive breakdowns of talent and weapon data, I would highly recommend you go look up my fellow playtesters Epic Cole or Cooley. Cole should have a video describing stuff on a deeper level than me, and Cooley is the GOAT that writes all the ultra comprehensive Steam guides for everything Darktide. I will add images from Cooley's guide where relevant as I go through the tree and weapons. I have also added in the video description and pinned comment links to 2 images that categorize the entire talent tree. Please feel free to keep them for future reference as they organize everything very cleanly. The Skitarii is a jack-of-all-trades specialist, master of none, that has the most ambitious talent tree we have ever made. You can truly pick and choose essentially any desired role in the game and spec the points towards that with this tree at your leisure. A quick note before you plan your builds is that in exchange for eliminating all the flat stat nodes in the tree, all the blitzes have plus 25 toughness baked into them as an incentive to take one. I am absolutely dead tired from my real life commitments while making this overview on the sidelines, so there will be more text and video than yapping from this point forward. Okay, before we go over the tree, I should take a quick tangent and quickly explain arc lightning and capacitance to everyone. Capacitance is just a fancy word for Skitarii cooldown reduction. It's the same cooldown reduction that other classes have, however you can bank up multiple charges, and certain talents and service call interactions can also drain your capacitance. There are 4 capacitance nodes that act as bridges for pathing along the tree that cater to various playstyles depending on your build. Arc Lightning is an exclusive chain lightning mechanic for Skitarii. It starts off of a root target and jumps into additional chain targets to deal damage and stagger. It is visually telegraphed by lightning effects across targets. The root target must first be primed by electrocution, whether it come from an arc Maul hit, an arc rifle shot, the initial arc jump of a Voltaic Emitter, or the first target of an arc grenade explosion. Afterwards, the chain lightning will damage and stagger by hopping to the next closest target within the root target's jump angle and distance relative to the player's direction. This image should help visualize the jumps. The picture does not list numerical values since each weapon, ability, and blitz has different numbers. Please see Cooley's guide for exact data when it's available. Arc lightning can also cause weapon malfunction for ranged enemies with an arc grenade subnode and the Voltaic Emitter at 2+ charges. Ranged enemies will behave differently depending on their type when their weapons malfunction, but the debuff always lasts 12 seconds.
a great tragedy. This was a world of relics, now despoiled. For this affront, we permit no mercy. The degradable warriors who failed to defend this wonder are as guilty for its ruin as the benighted soldiers of the traitorous Six. I may serve with them, but I will never trust them. I am death. You serve well, Marcel. Unlikely. It is the only outcome that matters. We bring death to the worshippers of the ruinous creed. Glory to the machine god! Weakness must be excised. This is simple efficiency. Greatness is the consequence of the machine god's will. Nothing else matters. Retain utility and you need not fear. It remains unacceptable. Heretic blood must flow. They will fear us. It is necessary. This is the machine god's will. Would you... Shameful. Lifetimes it took to raise this wonder. Now it is gone. Victim to folly and hubris. No more does the hum of the motive force sing citizens to sleep. No longer do the machine spirits murmur one to another. Lifetimes to raise, moments to destroy. 1,000 curses of rust and ruin upon those who did this. Their oils be blighted. My regrets. My receptors caught a measure of the Omnissiah's song. It required contemplation. Indeed. When entering hazardous territory, nasty is an asset. Almost the very worst. I look to you to inform the heretics of my displeasure. Of course, Vast One, as you say, your gifts intrigue me. So sad. Perhaps we should reconfigure your deficient components to better recognize beauty. I require no gratitude. Once you are dead, I will use the amended data to correct the algorithmic error. A common bias. Deficient ones prefer to think of us as lesser beings. It brings them comfort. You are an ambiguity. You serve the Lex, but are often disdainful of it. The acquisition of knowledge should always be our primary goal. My regrets. My receptors caught a measure of the Omnissiah's song.
As tertium crumbles and decays, let the motive force be restored to those orphaned from its embrace. Let the Omnissiah gaze once more upon works long lost. Let what was once secret stand revealed. So was it spoken in whir and clamor, so shall it be again. Your combat precision is acceptable. No, much scope for improvement remains. If we offer correction, you would do well to comply. A precision shot, we approve. Armor struck, correct your aim. Reloading. Function. Resuming. Return to the strike team. Engage support fire protocols. Your combat precision is acceptable. No, much scope for improvement remains. If we offer correction, you would do well to comply. A precision shot, we approve. Armor struck, correct your aim. Reloading. Function. Resuming. Return to the strike team. Engage support fire protocols. Your combat precision is acceptable. No, much scope for improvement remains.
This world is falling, we are told. This one remains unconcerned. It matters only that enemies gather. All will weep. All will perish. There is no salvation for those who abhor the word of the machine god. Long ago, all understood this. This one will teach the lesson again.
and again, and again. It is his purpose. You and I shall eradicate the corrupted ones together. We are all expendable. Slaughter brings completion. Logic demands that Hadron Omega 77 assume command of this war. All disharmonious units must be eradicated. Serve with rigor. Die fulfilled. Are we to accept further delay? This unit disapproves. Annul separation at once. Enact covering fire. You and I shall eradicate the corrupted ones together. We are all expendable. Slaughter brings completion.